what's it like to train with me. 2 miles into the run. A lot of my training partners, if you see this video, or former training partners, comment, let people know that don't know what it's like to train with me. I don't have my Garmin on, and who cares? We're just running miles. They're mental miles. Garmin is just a way to track if you're a PRing or not. It doesn't have any indication of who you are, because who you are today is not who you're going to be tomorrow. So stop judging yourself so hard. Every day, every mile, every sprint, every second. Okay? It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to be a work in progress. We're all works in progress. I don't beat myself up. I used to do it for a really, really long time and it kept me trapped. You gotta be perfect. You can't show weaknesses. You can't show your struggle. People want to see inspiring Rajesh. Well, people also want to see the Rajesh that's struggling. The Rajesh that has to pick himself up off the floor. I had to run the miles, and there's nobody around me running, so training with me is all mental. It's a mental training day, just like life. You mentally got to get yourself prepared to go to work, to handle your kids, to handle your marriage, to handle all the troubles and all the difficult challenges that are going to be thrown at you in life. Morning. And it's all mental. It's not the physical capabilities that matter. It's a mental fortitude. It's to strengthen your mind, to push yourself and to believe in yourself. When there's nobody out there encouraging you and clapping for you and telling you, go for it, good job, you can do it. It's just you versus you. And that's what's like training with me. I just train mentally, because life is not just about racing and running and swimming and biking and PRs in the weight room or on Garmin or in races. PR in life, all aspects of your life. It's life, overall quality of life. You gotta think big. You gotta think bigger. You gotta think wider. Excuse me. You gotta think. Oh, they're cutting grass. Cutting grass in my sinuses. Everything gets inflamed. Sinuses, see? It's running now. Sugarly into my throat. And then I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So yeah, training with me is hard, it's tough, but that's life. I've come from nothing, literally nobody believing in me, nothing, nobody. New York City, growing up on the west side on 90th Street on Amsterdam, trying to get into schools, bullying for the internet, plastic man, cripple, all those names they called me. I was segregated, an outcast. Nobody liked me. Nobody wanted to play with me. Nobody wanted to talk to me. I was like the black sheep amongst all the black sheeps. You know, when you're sitting at the uncool table, well, because all the kids are uncool and they all have to sit at this specific table. Well, I sat at that table and I was uncool, even in the uncool table. That's how freaking so far out there I was. But you know, you got to believe in yourself. You got to keep pushing yourself. So I learned how to comfort myself and to get into things that really built my confidence up. So I was always athletic, and I always liked to go out there and challenge myself. And my mom says I was a daredevil. I still am. That's how I live. You know, when you come from a world where everybody tells you you can't do this and you can't do that, and it's never been done before, and that's not possible, and this medical report says that's not possible, you can't help to want to go and prove all these people wrong and make them eat their words and bow their heads in shame, thinking, man, how the hell did I ever count this guy out? I should have been joining his team. He's a freaking winner right now. You know, so don't let people judge you, and don't judge yourself with your current circumstances, because where you are tomorrow could be a totally different person. You're growing every day. you're evolving. And that growth and that evolution comes with the fight. Pain, being uncomfortable. You might not be able to stay in your house anymore in the AC where it's nice and cool. You might have to be running the miles like me, pushing yourself, trying not to throw up because your sinus is all screwed up. And this is where the growth happens. Failure, muscle failure is where growth happens. So your life, when you fail, you grow. Failure is just a learning lesson. It's not even failure. I hate the word. It's just learning. You're growing. But people don't want to fail. But failing is part of life. You got to take chances. You got to go and take a step. You got to just try. Just try. Who cares if people believe in you? Who cares if you got to wake up earlier than everybody? Just try. I went out there and I just tried to do a 5K. I walked it. And I was like, let me just try this. And I couldn't even run. I couldn't even go outside with short pants on. That's how insecure. That's how chained up I was of my body and me. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't love myself. I couldn't even walk outside with short pants on. You see what I'm saying? It's not even about running. It's about conquering the battle within. Running. It's about conquering yourself. Being comfortable in your own skin. With your own effort. With your life. Who gives a shit what people think? What they're saying? What they're doing? Everybody is created different. You can't judge yourself with everybody else because not everybody else starts at the same time. We have different genetics, different age groups, different upbringing, different physical abilities, body composition. It's all different. So when you judge yourself, you're not really judging yourself properly because it's all different starting points. So anyway, that's it. Keep running, live free, live amazingly.